over the midnight lights of Moscow. So high the city shines like stars.
My memory is that I've been singing since I was little. I'm not exactly sure when it started, but I guess from the age of somewhere between 6 and 9, I started in choir, in the church choir. And from then on, it was always choirs for me.
I wanna be like him. I wanna see the world. Wanna take life as it comes. I wanna be like him. Visit people I don't know, but can get to know, and then invite them back to.
I never really could remember one point where I sort of said, I would like to be a singer, because I've always just wanted and needed to sing. And that's why it's sort of the passion about it has always been very great to me. But there was one time, I think around 19 years old, where I was a handball player for many years. And I really thought that this would be sort of a probable career for me, without even thinking that it would, that I had to choose away the singing. But I remember that the handball requirements, they sort of forced me into choosing. And so I had to stop playing. And yeah, so I guess that was the only time where I realized there's not really room for both. And it wasn't really, I could never have, given up the singing. So there are definitely artists that I grew up listening to. I remember my father used to listen to Elton John a lot. So I know all the, the early Elton John music. And I used to listen to Aretha Franklin, Stevie Wonder, and even before that, Randy Crawford. I remember that I tried my very best to sound like Randy Crawford when I was 13 years old. I have it on tape. It's quite, yes, I really wanted to sound like Randy Crawford. So, and these have been following me all the way. And then Joni Mitchell came into my life around, I guess, 16 years old or so, and stayed there as one of the most important influences, together with lots of others, Tom Waits, Ricky Lee Jones, as singer-songwriters that I love. Yeah.
All right, getting rid of old time back on that, and it feels like I'm all right, putting things back into place, and I just feel like I'm all right. Would have been a big mistake to stop before I started. Would have been the silky smooth but oh so unhappy way that would have fit right into being beauty without a beast. What is safety if there's nothing to be safe from? Is it protection from something which is created from within? Hide and seek will at some point end with game over. And so it's better to come to terms with the fact that you might not win, that you might lose, but to whom and with whom are you playing? Does this sound like something I've said before? Is this somehow familiar to you? Stories do not disappear just because they're recognized or admitted true. Alright, putting things back into place, and now it does feel like I'm alright, putting things back into place, and now it does feel like I'm alright,
I can tell you that this band consists of 4 persons who, each and every one, really involve themselves with these songs and dare to, step into the music and fill these songs with their own musicality. And I guess they almost know these songs as well as I do. So it's sort of it's a thing I could never have done, alone. I both deeply admire them and respect them and feel very privileged to have them with me. Yeah, I think it's true to say that I've always been a sort of a domestic in terms of what themes I choose. That I've always felt that it was difficult to sort of go out in the world, pick a theme that would be too far away from the life that I live and the people that surround me. And so I guess the main subjects that I'm concerned with is how different types of relationship, how we get along with each other, and all the struggles and challenges and other aspects that life is concerned with, that we cannot get around, even though we are in peace or at war or whatever. So, and that includes love, of course, and fear and anxiety and hate and I guess all the different emotional layers. But I usually never pick a theme for a song. I mean, I hardly decide, now I think I will write a song about. That's usually not the way they are born.